going, my friends? Children of the light. What's up, Wasabi? So, it was a good day. How was your day? Anything cool? Anything noteworthy and amazing? I just kind of had one of those chill days where I just sort of glided through the day. Smiles and head nods, you know. Yo, dude, tell your mom thanks for the bread. I don't know if I said that, but like just retroactively, like the bread that you gave me, it was so dope. I was eating it for like a week. It was really good. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong like plugged in properties. Well, it's. Bro, I'm sorry. Just turn up your volume. I'm not a tech guy. Don't do this to me right now. But yeah, dude, it was a good day. Just like kind of sweet. Spent it in like the peaceful ebb and flow of like noticing other people's lives and where they're at. And you can tell, dude, like some people are like you can you can tell when people are having like a good day and they almost like don't know how to be glad about it. They're almost like nervous that it's gonna not always be good or something. And it's weird because it's like when you know the creator of the universe and you have this intimate relationship with him, the one. It's like some days are gonna be good, some days are gonna be bad, but they're all gonna be sufficient. Like his grace is sufficient. Some things are tough, some things are easy, but his grace is sufficient. So I don't know, man. It was just cool. And then I had like a cool talk with this dude at the supermarket just when I just went to buy this, and this dude that I hadn't seen for many years, and I didn't even recognize him at first. I was like, bro, and I said like, oh, that's a nice backpack, and then he turned over to say thanks, and I was like, bro, what's up? I know you are. And he's like, yeah, man. And I was talking to him about the Lord and stuff, and he's just like, oh yeah, I'm no longer really of the faith, as I guess you would say. And I'm like, why is that? And he just kind of went into this whole thing, and basically, dude, don't be eating crumbs. Come on, bro. He basically went into this thing about how he was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and then they put him on all this medicine, and the medicine, it helped him with the bad things, but it also stopped his connection with God. And I was like, bro, and like I'm not about to be a clinical, well, let me see here. And I didn't really say anything like that, but I was just like, bro, that's cool, but keep your heart in a posture that's humble enough so that if there is a God, and if he totally is awesome, you'll be right there ready to receive it. And he did. He had a humble heart about it all. It was just sad to see how like somebody's experiences and interactions and relationship with the Lord could get stripped away from drugs. It was tripping me out. But I don't think it was simply just the drugs. Like if you put me on like morphine and LSD and something else, Klonopin, I don't know. If you put me on a whole bunch of drugs, I'd still be like, no, Jesus is king. It doesn't matter if I'm watching a 10-armed elephant fight a 6-foot pink rhinoceros. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Jesus is king. Like, it's something about willingly taking it. Something about, like, that willingly taking it. You know? I don't know. So I think. Anyways, so yeah, it was a good day, and now I'm back here, and my kitty is somewhat peaceful. Even though this morning I almost... Bro, you know that feeling where it's like, if like a little kid steps on your toe and you're like, okay, you're a little kid, so I can't rip your neck off, but like, bro, it was like that with my cat. It was like, dude, if you weren't such a cute little cat, I would just like, you're done. He bit my hand and would not let go of it, and for circumstances that were, I was like all tired, and I was like, just let go, and I had to actually wake up and like look at him in the eye, and when he sees me, and then he goes, and then he lets go. Anyways, my brother is super prideful and deep, especially there too. But yeah, dude, and that's the thing. It's like people that don't believe in God. It's not like they don't have any reason not to. They're really struggling with some stuff, and it gives us all the more. It's like all the more of why we should continue to struggle. All the more of why we should continue to like preach how we preach and do what we do and like create the things that we create. And he's also a huge gamer, and so I was like, oh bro, send me an email and I'll give you like a drive to this game, bro, and you can check it out. And like even to my Twitch streams, like, bro, I'm gonna go home and stream right now, you should come check it out. So yeah. Peace, love from the Lord above, blessings. Oragalaga. 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 I would like the Oragalaga, please. It's like an interesting menu option. Battle axe. Ching ching chong ching chong ching chong. Some people say, when the Lord comes a knocking on your door, I think you'll hear his say, open up my son, let us have a discussion, we can talk and pray. The time has come to have victory over the day, over the night, over the heights, over the depths, over the things that we understand and the things that we don't, because he is here, even on. There ain't no place where we can go besides our knees to see the King of Kings and the Holy Ghost. Abba Yeshua, what's in my heart but your name? Chesed Rafa Yesha Adonai Shalom Yahweh. Yah Shalom. Yo, what up, Yeti? A perfect peace, a perfect love, perfect harmony. You've been in power over your sin because the Holy Ghost is with you and within. Cannot fail. It's time to rise up in victory. Shout it if you need to, but whisper it at least, cause you came and bled on the cross so that we can be free and bring sins to its knees. Yahweh, I dance in the ashes of my enemy. Yahushua, your blood sets me free. I run. 27 years? Dang, bro. Celebrate. Feels good. I remember I had like it felt like, bro, I had a straight up sinful like curse on me for like 6 years. It felt like somebody stuck their hand inside my chest and was squeezing like one of my, I don't know, my stomach. What's the thing that you eat and then it goes into, yeah, your stomach. Or like, what does your stomach go into? Like your intestines, but like the beginning of your intestines. It felt like somebody was squeezing me there for 6 years. And then it only left when, I forget exactly what day. I remember the day, but I forget what triggered it. It was like some sort of like release of like myself. It's like, ugh. Oh, I remember. Yeah. It was this crazy incident where I was leaving church, but I was like helping everybody like pick up stuff, you know, spruce up, and then like everybody was leaving and there was only like a few people left. And then this lady starts talking to me saying like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm like, what do you mean you're proud of me? Like, you didn't even know me. Yeah, that's so you crossed the threshold, bro. Yeah, and so you know it's like, wait a minute, it's possible. It's like, go. Yeah, now there's no stopping you, man. But yeah, I took out my piercings and I had this like crazy powerful revelation, and I just like took off all the things that I thought I was like I'm like, bro, I'm not supposed to wear things that represent that feel like they represent me. I'm supposed to represent Christ and wear things that represent Him. And so I still wear a ring and I still wear a necklace, but it's not like, I don't know, it's just different, you know. It's like some of these tattoos are tattoos. Some of them are scars. There's a difference. Something you do out of an emotional, something you do out of a devotion. You know. Anyways, like people do all the time and they don't even realize it. Like when you eat, like, so many people eat without really thanking God for like all this awesome food, and it's like that's like the emotional thing that you want. Like I want to be satisfied. I want this feeling. But when you have a devotional like outlook on it, like I am eating because I am devoted to the one who provided me this feast. And like then every meal is a feast. Every drink is a banquet. Anyways, dudes, okay, let's get to the moral of the story. Now, I was messing around with this a little bit before my fiance left, and I didn't. So, okay. So, all right. Okay. 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 Let's just organize this a little bit. Okay, so I did something different. So if attack and not attack. If attack key is pressed and attack is false, then attack is true, and then while that is true, if the sprite index is not this, see, this is where I thought I got a little tricky on it. So I was like, wait a minute, I can just do that, but for like a sprite. So like, if the sprite is not that, then this. And then, because then, if the sprite is that, then it's not going to play this, and it's only going to play once. So if the, and why? Because I said, if the sprite index is that, then the image index is greater than the image number, -1, because it would go play through the full animation, and then it would now be chink chink. The sprite index would go back to idle. Image index will go back to 0, meaning that hopefully there would be the attack that I want. Now all we have to do is program the damage, and I don't know, that's still conjecture. So let's see where we're at. This I am the confusion. We are getting married, bro. We're taking it slow. It's for this summer. Yeah, so. Okay. Okay, so. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that's technically. I'm trying to bug it out. Yeah, see there, it gets a little bugged out. So I can't do it while I'm walking. Yeah, bro. When you know something's yours, you ain't afraid to wait for it. Just saying. You see what I got working with now? So I got it though. See what I'm saying? It works. But now I think I think what it is I gotta go and like kind of like retroactively like program a loophole into, and this is just how my brain works. So I have it declaring the walking sprite if I press left and right. So now I have to say if I'm pressing left or right or not in this attack, or attack equals false, then walk. So I have to add like another little thing, because then left and right will still make it attack, but then if it's not attacking, then it will, if it is attacking, then it won't change sprite, which is good. Or if I am having in a sprite, if I am in a walk sprite and I press it, then it will hopefully just go to attack. I don't know, let's go try it. But look, it plays once. The hit is not where it should be. I could move that somehow. But hey, let's just take it one little baby step at a time. One little baby step at a time. Oh my gosh, how are we talking about this now? Battlefront 2 Jedi battles? Dude, yes. I was just thinking about that today. I'm not even kidding. Like the OG Battlefront 1 and 2. I was just thinking about that today. I was literally, cause I have a PS2, and I was like, bro, I wonder how much Battlefront is. It's probably a lot, though. I should just freaking get an emulator. But, which is probably what I'm going to do. The thing is I want to, I wish our Pis, like I have a Raspberry Pi 4. I wish they could friggin' work on PS2. They can only really go up to like PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast. Anyways. Yeah, see, I got that from, you own Battlefront? Dude, copy it to me. Bro. See, okay, I gotta take this one little step at a time. But like, I was looking at that site you sent me yesterday, Wasabi, the Haven Comics or whatever. That looks pretty cool. And I don't know, this is an interesting project. Once this is complete, I have to see like where my headspace is at. But dude, if we're moving on to something else cooler and cooler, oh man, I could see us making a bunch of sweet games. I want to do a brawler so bad, but I'm gonna defer to more away on the next one. Okay, so this is my walking. Where is it? Walking. If absolute speed is greater than 0 and not attack, maybe that will work. How do I do it with parry? Oh, it just forces it. Okay. See, I'm still moving though. That's fine. Oh, it's just that the bad thing is that, okay, so I figured it out. If I hold it, now I'm in idle. Yeah. So I can glitch it out that way. Can I do mask? Hold on. Isn't there like mask index mask? I did something like this. Okay, bro, chill. I can barely stomach this. Yeah, that Saturday morning cartoons, that would be sick. Dude, I thought, dude, okay. So there are some key areas. Right now, we're tackling Abraham rescuing Lot, which is actually a very sweet area of scripture that people do not think about. It's just after the fall of Babel, so we got men living for like 400 years, while some men are living for like 200 years. And plus, there's tons of kingdom battles. Everybody's rifing for their own like city-state type nation. This is the point of history where human family groups were growing so distinct that now in the geological records, people like find these bones and like, oh, this was a different type of human. No, it was a different type of family group that was so distinct in their features that they either got integrated to other families or were wiped out completely. So it's a very interesting time for humanity. It's during the time where this whole region was on lockdown, and then these 5 kings rebelled against these 4 kings. These 4 kings absolutely slaughtered, left a wake of death in their path, came to these guys, took all their crap, then slaughtered a whole wake in their path, went back, or were going back. They got hit at Dobra and then Damascus by Abraham. But it's so interesting to, like, bro, the most epiphanal, like the most whoa, that's like salt grain of wisdom type of thing that I've seen is just when I laid it all out on a map. Like, bro, do you have that map somewhere? Oh, shoot. I think I still have it. I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look through our texts. When I found this map and I traced through all of it, which is probably, we're gonna use this map for the game, so we're gonna have to figure out how to, like, make it good. But, okay, you can hardly even see that. Okay. Yeah, you can't hardly see that. But basically, when you see what they did, they went all around Abraham's land. They literally killed everybody but Abraham. They go destroy every single people that's mighty, except Abraham. And I thought that was so like wildly like trippy. The Black Hebrew connections. You have the linking of the Black Hebrew connections. Black Hebrew connections. What do you mean? Like King Solomon or something? King Solomon. Oh yeah, dude. Nice. I'll open Discord real quick. Okay, this is gonna sound almost racist, but it's kind of true. And I don't know how true, but basically it goes like this. Noah had 3 kids. One was white, one was black, one was tan. The white guys go north, the tan guys go west, the black guys stay south. And I don't even know if that's actually true, but that's where the families went. You see what I'm saying? And so when we look at all the southern kingdoms, Mesopotamia, India, Egypt, Ethiopia, the big southern kingdoms of the ancient world, they're all the sons of Ham. They were the biggest architects, the biggest builders, they dominated everything at that time. Then when you look and you see like the Persians, the Assyrians, like Ammon, Moab, Israel, then all the stuff into the west, China, all of China, and then even the Native Americans at some point, I'm pretty sure. Like all of those are all like the sons of Shem. And then when you look at like Greece, Italy, Asia Minor, Iceland, all those Germanic tribes, Rome, all that's all the sons of Japheth. And it's so interesting to see how there's like rises and falls of different civilizations. And the problem with this world is that unique things that are beautiful take a certain delicate balance. And that delicate balance is not balanced by fear, which is the main forceful use to accomplish things. So when there's like a balance of things, somebody makes something, and then somebody uses the fear and it destroys. And then somebody makes something else, and then they use the fear and it destroys. And the creations keep on getting like more and more diminished until we can come to this greater sense of naivety, which is why they're trying to flood our minds with, oh, we don't really know what we are. Oh, it's all, are we alive? Ooh, who made us? Is there a God? We don't know. It's like, yeah, we do. But the more that they can convince people to be naive, then the more they can like get away with stuff and do things. It's kind of weird. At least that's what I kind of like believe. I preface all of this on like merely pontificating things, but I could be completely wrong about all this. And TH or M map. I'll just call it map. We're gonna put this. Dude, you want to try throwing that? You want to try getting a map of that area that has no lines, and then throwing it in like pixel over. Ooh, I don't know how. Okay, so what's the second map you just sent? Oh wow, bro, that's so lit. Yeah. Okay, so it kind of cuts off at Asia, but you basically get it. Oh wow, that's really dope. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, so it doesn't even show India, but still. Oh my gosh, bro! If Havilah is in the right spot, which it probably, Ophir I think was down there, could have been, because King Solomon had a port at the beginning of that little Y. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm looking at that. Keep going. 300 miles per hour or bust. Oh yeah, dude. So King Solomon had like, I don't know. I think it was during King Solomon's reign that Ethiopia became like a Hebrew city state, not tributary. Actually, everybody was tributary at that point, bringing stuff to Solomon. But bro, Ethiopia is insane. But I'm pretty sure because the Ethiopian queen comes up to Solomon, and he sends her away with like a whole bunch of stuff. It's not that hard. It's not that far of a stretch of an imagination to think that he also sent her away with a baby. Like, it's not that hard to think that, and that if she had a baby, she would have instilled like a line of Hebrew kings, and that they would have taught the scriptures. And if you look at all the churches of the world, the Ethiopian people have the most complete intact copy of like scripture. So it's not that hard to think like, oh, okay, so they probably became like Hebrews as well. Makes sense. Makes sense. Because even James, the book of James is written right after the Lord ascends, and he begins it with saying, to the scattered abroad, to the tribes that are like scattered abroad. And so he's basically saying like to the Hebrews that are out in the world. And you have to remember, the Bible is a narrative that basically takes Jerusalem at the centerpiece. If you look at all the events of Scripture, it's all around Jerusalem. Jerusalem. It's all around it. Like, where does Abraham go with Isaac? Jerusalem. Where does David dance on the the threshing floor where David makes a covenant with the Lord? Jerusalem. Where is the temple of the Lord built? Jerusalem. Where does the Lord die? Jerusalem. So it's all about like Jerusalem, and then also this Mount Sinai, which is pretty mysterious as well. But the scripture that we picked for this particular game, it's pretty based. It's like it's far enough in the distance that we can, I don't know, juxtapose some things more and more, like this. So this line kind of leads me to like talking about this map, bro. So like, how do we want to do this? Bring up a map of just like the Israeli lands. They get invaded from the north by the 5 kings, or the 4 kings. They come down, they circle around Sodom and Gomorrah's lands, and they come back up with a gut punch, take all their crap, and then run away north like little scaredy cats. And it does it say? Let me bring up. Bro. Let me get my Bible real quick. Bro, side tangent it up. And the Magi that Daniel taught to read. Bro. Yeah, no, the Magi are cool, man. I need to do more research into them, actually, bro. I'm not even kidding. Because, like, I always like, give a couple glances into them and what they're doing. But it's kind of like, there's always so much interesting stuff I find. Like, I think the Greek word is Magi. Which is like, oh man, no, I gotta go research it. No, I gotta. Let's do it really, really quick. Matthew 2. The Greek word is Magoi, which comes from I think it might have come from the Medians, the Medes, the Persians and the Medes, which would check out because it says they're from the east. It says probably of a Persian origin. Rabmag, which is found in Jeremiah 39:13. Soothsayer, chief soothsayer. Mag, like Magai, Magoi, Magai. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Is anything over here? Magon, a name given by Babylonians, Medians, Persians, other wise men, teachers, priests, philosophers. So it could literally mean. So what is it? No, because here we have in Acts chapter 13, verse 6, they're using that same word to just describe a Jewish false prophet, the guy Bar Jesus. I think he's the one that tries to pay the apostles for the Holy Ghost. They call him a magoi. Where is it? A magon, magician. And then Acts 13:8, same one, magos, elemus. So it doesn't necessarily mean someone from that region. So my whole theory, and it's a huge theory, and I haven't done much research into it lately. I remember doing something into it once to convince myself that it was possible. But it says they saw the star. Where is the King of the Jews? We have seen his star in the east. So, if they saw it in the east, and then they came to. Oh, maybe they saw it because they were in the east. Anyways, I was wondering in my own mind if they weren't from I don't know, China. You know, those people who had such an accurate reading of the stars, they knew everything about the stars. Maybe. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, if you ever read the book of Enoch, dude, it kind of tells you right in the beginning. It's demons taught humans how to do all sorts of stuff with reading different aspects of this world and making them into things yeah. He's too stupid to be wise, but he's not dumb. He's an insane idiot, but he's very, smart about how he's so stupid. That's what we yeah. Well, we have power over him like nothing, but at the same point, he knows the temptations, and he knows how to put the temptations and always be scratching. Yeah, okay. Cunning, not wise. This is why the Lord tells us to be cunning and wise. Cunning and kind, I guess, but wise. It's wisdom without wisdom. Alright, what am I doing again? Oh, yeah. So, let's see here. Genesis 14. Going back to Genesis to read a passage fast. Gonna sing a song to the Holy Ghost. Maybe laugh. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Amalekites, boom. Amalekites, boom. Sodom and Gomorrah, boom. Zoar, boom. Gomorrah, boom. Salt pits, boom. Took 'em, boom. So it doesn't exactly say. Okay, so. So after Sodom and Gomorrah's fight, it doesn't say which way they left. I don't know. The map that we're looking at is kind of odd. It says they just went up the coast. Would that really have been the most quick path? I would look at maybe other battles and routes that other armies took. I don't know. But they did go north. So they went north. He meets him at Dan and then pursues him to Hobah, which is on the side of Damascus. So we can do like a intro cinematic type thing where we talk about all these things that happen. Can you see my mouse? You can't see my mouse, bruh. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so we can do an intro cinematic where we talk about all these things that happen. And we can talk about this great battle here between all these guys. Which is kind of like crazy because like, hey, don't you want to play that game? Well, not really, because they're both, it's like 4 pagan nations versus 5 pagan nations. Like, who cares who wins? But Lot gets captured, and that's a no-no. So then we show it going like, we could show whatever route we want. We could even show them taking this route and make it like Abraham is pursuing them and we're like catching up to them little by little by little, and then we get to Dan, and that could be like boom, big boss, and then boom, big boss at Hobah, which I think is how we scheduled it on like the levels planning map phase. Anyways, we're gonna need a sweep map. We're gonna need it broken down into portions or a little graphic going. And we need to write a script for in between levels what's happening, and then we're gonna need to find relevant scripture to collect in each level. And I think the Hebrews 7 is a good. I only told you to read 3 verses, bro, because that was like, and dude, you did good, but there's like this kid who has like a crazy deep voice. I'm trying to find him, but for now we're using this thing that you recorded. But if you look at Hebrews chapter 7, wherever it is. Devil is opportunistic. That is cool. Yeah, I mean, that's possible too, that the Magi could come from many places. One from someplace, one from someplace else. Was it 6? Where's the verse? Yo, what's the verse in Hebrews they were talking about Abraham? Oh, it was 11. Yeah, by faith, when Abraham was called out to go into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed and went out not knowing where he went. Yeah, okay. We could kind of skip 11. And 12. We can go to 15. Instead of using the word they, we could use Abraham. If Abraham had been mindful of that country from where he came, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now he desires a better country, that is a heavenly, wherefore God is not ashamed to be called his God, for he has prepared for him a city. By faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said, in Isaac shall your seed be called. Mapping out random stuff. Okay, so there is no straight up route taken. Okay, back to this. Okay, so not attack. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, it does, but I could glitch it. So also, it's not working. If I just press it once to tap it, it's just doing like some weird thing like that. I kind of want to, I don't know, man. Do you think that should be a thing? Like if you don't want to actually complete the attack, then you just don't? Or should it lock him into like a one, like once you press it, the animation has to play? Has to play. Because, okay. Okay. So once the attack key and attack is false are combined, once you press the attack key, then attacking is true. So when does attacking become false again? When you release it. What if we had a different trigger for the attacking becoming false? What if we had it to be this? No, I don't want to make it attack go faster, man. No, that works. Look. One single button press. And it plays through. Okay, so that's good. And you can do it while you're running, even if it's a little awkward. But I feel like if you're running, you're going to be doing the dash attack more. Like, why would... Like, the whole point of the attack is just to, like, while you're standing. Like, oh, shoot. See, this is what I don't get. This is ground. This is also ground. These are the same object in the game. Why? Why is he at this point a pixel above it, and at this point he's perfectly flat surface? Yes, sir, it is. These are like the best, bro. I got like, I keep getting these, like that, specifically the SNES versions, and I'm working on making an arcade cabinet, and I'm ordering 4 of these. They're just the best, bro. They got the guns, flippers. Like, it's kind of my favorite all-around controller ever. It's like $25, bro, on Amazon. Maybe a little more for shipping, but ain't that much. So this is kind of effective, actually, bro. Oh, well, what happened there? Oh, what happened? Whoa, what's going on? How did I just glitch this out? Okay. What? Because if something happens where you don't complete the frames, now nothing is there to say that attack is false. And so now everything that you go into has like a bullet time. See, so now if I do anything that's not, yeah, okay. You can bust it pretty easy right now. Okay, so I think what happened was I attacked and didn't, somehow the frames didn't finish. Oh, okay. You can't attack in the air. So I'll just do this. Oh, you should be able to attack in the air, though. We could just have a different attack for the air. We can make this like a ground attack. So this and on ground. Now you can't attack in the air. Yeah, see? Doesn't let you. Wait, why is it still... Oh my gosh, no. Something's messed up with it. Okay, because now if I hit it and then I jump, there's still nothing to set it to false. Because it's not going through this part. So if it's like I hit it and I don't allow it to complete its animation, if I jump before it's completed its animation, then what sets the attack to false? So what can we have? How can we do this? Yo, I need some help. So you see what's going you see what's going on? We don't have to have this. This is just like a maybe option. because that means we can't start it unless we're on the ground. But it doesn't say anything about, maybe I can force my Y speed to be 0 for the duration of the attack. So I'll do like, if attack is true, Y speed equals 0. That means I can't jump, right? Who's texting me? Ah, my bro. Yeah, sorry, dude. Forget about it. Maybe I'll just do something right here. Like, if attack is true, then don't move me. Don't move me even a smidgen. Let's see if that works. And I guess I could move sideways. Nope. I just pressed you and this is crazy. What are you smoking, bro? Hey, I just pressed you and this is crazy because you have no air attack, so include it maybe. We will include air attack. It will be different because air attack will be like one of these. And by the way, this attack is not the final one. Ava's still working on it. I just made this. Could you do like a check and add a and his character on ground? Yeah, but then what happens if you press it and then you jump still? 'Cause that's what this on ground is. That's what this check is. So it's basically like, okay, you can't start your attack unless you're not attacking as false and you press the attack key and your character's on the ground. But what happens when you start the animation and you jump before it completes? Now, how is it gonna know that attack is false again? And that's what, okay. So now then it's like, okay, so you need to add I think what I'm trying to do is, I'm onto something. Because if I make it so that you can't jump while you're attacking, okay, great. Because we're going to have another air attack anyways. I think we should do that. We should just do that. If attack key and in the air, another thing happens. That's so easy to do. So, how do I make my guy not move? This, not move up. Add a wait time. Like a cooldown. I don't want to have so many cooldowns, bro. I kind of want it to be spammable. Like everything. The only thing I want to cooldown on is like the dash. And even that, maybe we could, I don't know, we'll play with it. But it's like the whole point is like hastiness, and we don't want to have like, it's not an action platformer, it's a platformer with like some action. So everything, I kind of want everything to die in like one hit, or like how the one guys are where you have to parry them first. So one hit or parry hit or dodge, you know, the whole thing is kind of like try to be more like physics based stuff. And honestly, we basically have the slide programmed in the game, just like the Mega Man slide. We basically have it, dude. We have it. It's just we just need a sprite for it. And if I could have a sprite for it, then that means that I could change the hitbox, and that means that we could go underneath, like go into like little cave sections or something cool. Like we could do a lot of cool stuff with it. But yeah. Okay. So how did I do this? What's my Y thing? Okay, so oh, I have so many weird variable names. I don't even know what they're all for. This is I went too extra, I think, dude. I hyper focused in like the feel. It's like I want it to feel right. 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 But it doesn't feel right. I want it to feel right. And I got what I wished for, but now my code is scary. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like destroy all this old stuff. Right? We don't need it. No, I still need something like this. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that either. Okay. So where's my Y collision? Okay. Bam. Y movement. Why speed and gravity? Oh, so I'll just increase the gravity to like 100. Just for like a second. That's probably what I'll do. Because then I can't jump. There's so much gravity. Aha! Okay. So, we'll just do like... gravity equals 789. And then gravity equals like the normal, which is 0.4. 0.4. I like it at 0.4. It's like a little spacey, a little floaty, but not too much. Think that works? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, shoot. No, because they all have their own. That's not a global. It's just for this. It's just for this guy. Good point, though. Good thinking. I like where your head's at. Okay. Oh no. Now what? Why is it doing that? Hold up. What did we do? What did we do? Bruh. What the flip? I thought we had an understanding. Yeah, I just screwed up everything. How did I even do that? What did I do, bro? Attack and attack heat on ground. Does anybody remember what I was doing? All I did was this, right? This and this. How did I get this guy so angry? I think it's false. Do this. Okay, dude, this is the part where I flippin' throw my monitor out the window. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like undo, 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 undo. Undo, 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 undo. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. That was just me being stupid. Because I never properly tested it, and we never programmed anything to stop it so that if you did hold it, it wouldn't do it over and over again. Wow, I'm such a noob, bro. Such a noob. But we should allow that. That's fine. Because like it's like, why would you want to... No, because you can just walk around doing this. And there it goes again. If you don't allow it to complete the animation, it gets broken. Okay, dude, we gotta be careful with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna try the gravity thing. I really wish I could just freeze the player in space. How could I freeze him in spot? The problem is X move. Isn't there like a command for like X move, X speed? There's like some X command, right? That's my own variable. Right? Could have sworn there's like a green thing. What's phi speed? What's that? Should we try that? This variable can be used to get or change the x component of the instant's linear speed vector and its divides in pistols per step. linear speed vector. Bro. I don't know what a friggin'... I should still try it though. Physics speed? Oh! So it might work. Do you think I have to do one for Y too then? Yep. Let's try it. Let's just... This, my friends, is how I wrote all of this code, by the way. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. No, not all of it. I think you could set that to 0. Yeah, let's find out. I don't know, man. Let's press play and hope for the best. Oh, okay. Okay. Cannot set any physics properties as physics has not been in this room. We got no physics, bro. We got no physics, guys. Ain't no physics. Okay, so we can't change the physics speed. Okay. Is there any speed? Image speed, path speed. Isn't there something like a length direction? Yeah, what's that about? Where is the... Okay. I wish you'd say like, and while you're doing this, you're not allowed to press this button. Because if you press that button, nothing happens. Is that the thing? Could you program that? Like, if attack is true and you press any button, then too bad, nothing will happen. Is that like a programmable thing? We do have to mess with this though, because I do think it would be cool that if you do an attack, whatever direction you're facing, you kind of do like a little bit like you go like a little bit forward. It would just be kind of cool, but I guess we don't have to. I still think we should try. But first we should do this. Okay. So what are we trying to do? Oh yeah, make it so that your character can't jump. I think that's the best, most effective way, because then we could just simply do an air attack, which would be cool. So make it so that your character can't jump. We can increase gravity a bunch. We should just try that really quick. And then that's the jump part. And then we can mess with the running part. If attack is true, gravity equals 1,000. It's over 9,000. No. Now it's over 9,000. Okay, and if it equals false, gravity equals 0.04, which is the standard gravity for the planet that we're on. And it's not working. For some reason, that does not change the gravity. It probably does change the gravity, but like some weird... I don't know. Okay, come on, dudes. Wait, what are you talking about? Maybe a lot of animation. Oh, for doing another downward tack? Oh, for the forward bump thing? I mean, it would just be moving. Like, I can get it. It's this right here. X plus equals the length of the direction that you're, like, attack speed plus attack direction. And then if the right key is your attack direction 0, if your left key is the attack direction 180, so it takes that plus the attack speed, which was I already defined it over here. So how many pixels you should jump, which is somewhere, I'm sure. Oh yeah, attack speed 1. So it's not very fast. It's just like a little hop. And it actually kind of works. Like if I just put this in, kind of works. The problem is if you're not pressing anything, then it's a little odd. Yeah, I don't know why this is not working, but when something doesn't work, it's not like I try to figure it out why it doesn't work. I just kind of go on to the next possibility of the thing. That is the right variable name, right? Could be like, yeah, gravity. It could be like, oh, there is like a built-in thing called gravity, actually. You could try using this. Because the other thing is tied into so many statements that it could be running statements that it doesn't even matter because the other statements are setting it as it's running it. Oh, shoot. No. We don't want that much gravity. You just fell through the whole floor. Oh, no. That's too much. That's too much. Wait a minute. What if I just set it to like 9? Oh, no. That's still no good. It's ridiculous. Okay, no. That's not good. Okay. Okay. Maybe go down here. Oh. Kelly Star, what are you doing? No, I forget. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, so I think it's because I've already got like such a thing that when I jump, the jump code is so freaking weird. Because I wanted to make it good so I could jump through like semi-solid platforms. Also, walking up and down slopes. Okay, so while attack is true. Alright. Time to crack. could just go through every single key input. Okay, you keep thinking, bro, because I'm about to lose it. I'm just gonna. Okay, so if the attack is true, then actually I was gonna do this and say, if the attack is true, then if attack key is pressed, do nothing. So, not attack key. That even makes, is that possible? I'm gonna try it with the jump key. Jump key is pressed, then not the jump key is pressed. I don't think that's possible, but we'll find out. Why are you mad at me? This thing's always mad at me. Oh, it's because that 240. False. Does that work? I didn't know that was a Boolean thing, but whatever. Nope. That's fine. I cancel them. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So we don't necessarily have to have. We could just enter a state and leave it, right? I mean, that's kind of what we're doing right here, mini wise. It's just not really, because it's taking into effect all this other stuff before it. Right. Still working on the start button. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was fun. Camera shake. That was fun. Nah, dude. Okay, we got this. Before the end of the night, I'm figuring this out. Can I do something like... Like... Oh my gosh. I flipping knew it. Okay. What? Okay, the Manushka. Calm down, Manushka. Nope. Still does not work. Okay. Alternatively, we could just make. I don't know. I feel like this is the more solid thing because then it's like. I feel like we could technically make attack false, like when you start running or when you jump. I don't know. We could make it something else that makes the attack false. And it would still like be okay because then it wouldn't have to do this. But I feel like this is the more solid thing. Maybe there was some weird thing about V-speed though. What's this? What's this? What's this? The variable stores the initial Y position of the instance when it's first created. That could be helpful for something cool like a boomerang. I don't know. What you doing, bro? Making it an attachment. I don't know. I don't know what this means. Why previous? What is that? I mean, just for right now, I can just simply just the common interest of getting on with my day, but at the same point, it's not a good fix. Oh, it's not a fix at all. Okay, kinda, but no. Dude, baby. Skeleton attachment. That's not. It's, oh my gosh. Attack state. I could make an attack state, but then what? Just nothing. If I make an attack state, it's completely separate from all of this. I don't know about this because I don't really know about this stuff yet. Attack. So what's this? Active. Don't you yawn at me. Okay. How's it gonna get set back again if I do this stupid jump? I don't know what to do. Double bracket error at line 235. So you can't jump if attack is true. What if you add and an attack to the actual? You are very wise. Are you talking about this? Yeah. I guess I just had that open. Okay, so wait, hold up. Attacking the actual jump. Oh, see, that's genius. Alright, finally. Oh, dude, that's like stupid easy. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Oh, I know. I didn't think of that. Because look at my jump. Ay, contigo. Okay, I got it. No. My dude, listen, I love you. But you cannot lay on my keyboard right now, okay? Dude, don't give me that. Don't give me that. I'm your best. I clean your poop. Yeah, calm down. Just do a little normal rest, okay? I promise. I'll be in the bed soon. Snuggle up in a little bit. Just don't touch my keyboard. Jump key. Okay, let's search. No, I mean in. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, see, because my jump is all strange, because my jump is insane. Because okay, so I programmed this thing. Yeah, it would have worked if I wasn't insane, because I wanted it to be more like this game, like just programming. It's so exact, and it didn't feel good that when you're running, and then by the time you're like, your reaction speed gets to it, you're like, I was testing. Okay, basically I was testing running off cliffs and jumping, and it just felt so weird. So I added like a few frames of buffer, and in order to do that, I had to do all this. And so, in turn, it feels real good when you're doing like the jump movement and like. Oh, dude, I screwed up. I did attack instead of jump because I'm so used to pressing attack. Okay. It feels real good when. See, I'm technically jumping like in the air, but like when you're doing like platforming, It just feels way better, man. I remember playing through it on my little pink square mode. And in order to do that, I had to do like weird jump stuff. Okay, so that probably won't work because oh yeah, terminal velocity. Can I mess with that? No, I mean, I don't know. This looks like I'm not gonna need it, but maybe I can do something weird. Wait, it's not anything, so check list. I feel like if it reads code in a line, it should read this first. Nope. Let's try it one more time, but like I'll wait a few frames. No. No, 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 no. No, it's... okay, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Love killing the crabs on that game with Blizzard. Final Fantasy 9. Ever play Final Fantasy 9 more? What do you mean? Oh, talking to more way. Killing the crabs on that game with Blizzard. Bro. For we know him that said, vengeance belongs to me. I will recompense, says the Lord. And the Lord will judge his peeps. You could just make it so he doesn't jump. How did I do it for... Okay. Oh, Pokey. I'm almost done. Just give me a little bit. Oh yeah, bro, you're good. This is where it all comes together. Wait a second. Oh. Oh. Kinda, but the problem is I used so many variables in it. So I use this like jump buffered, and then they're all like interwoven. I'm trying to figure out what okay. So yes. I believe it's this. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Maybe right here, honestly. Oh yeah. Did something. I think you could add but not texture. So that would be this. Fine. And then, yeah, I glitched it. 46. Oh, okay. Okay, relax. Feels like something around here would work though. Maybe right there. Yeah, because then I did the jump hold. So like the jump is kind of crazy. Because there's just a lot that went into the jumping. So it's not easy. And it was like one of the first things I programmed, so it's kind of hard to remember. And it was really Swiss cheese in it. Really weird variables. feel like it would be there though. Try chopping it up. The thing is, bro, just, oh, send it in Discord. I'm sure there's a way that I could make certain people like able to send links. If you know how to do that, let me know. Yeah, this is crazy. I started writing so much stupid things. Oh man. Okay. That fixes it, but it's still a bug because you can get into stuff like this. Even though all you have to do to fix it is just jump. What? Bro, think about like how do I set up like officers or whatever on like Twitch, because then I could make it so like if I can make it so that you could send a link or something, cool. But the problem is you know, when you have a Christian channel and you allow people to, I don't know, send links. They're not tend to be the best ones. Get my drift. Tomorrow I'm going to the cities, and then Sunday I got like I'm going to Augusta. So like kind of this weekend I'm kind of, but any day next week, dude. There's other stuff we're working on at this point. We still need like a cool boss sprite, and I don't know if this is too crazy, but like I kind of think of like, do you remember the boss from Ocarina of Time, the bongo guy? It was just hands. So maybe we could do something where like it's a game, so it's not like Abraham didn't really fight a man who had floating rock hands. Like, well, it's a game. I don't know. I was just thinking something cool with like, basically, like the boss. Like I showed you the boss setup room. Like here, let's go check it out real quick. And we don't even have to do it, or we could use it for a different boss, whatever. But just my idea was simple enough, it felt like. The kings of the east have taken my brother's son, Lot, captive. I must rescue my family. Zekron, gird my house for war. Escol, Mamre, rouse your clan. So the whole idea with boss, I was thinking, I kind of explained it last time, but like there'd be something up here on the right that you'd have to trigger, like hit something up here, and then like something like some cloud cover to give you like a little bit of like distraction, you know, and keep the music in the room interesting too. And then there would be something over here you'd have to trigger as well. So then you trigger that, and once you trigger those two things, then you have to come over here and you can deal 1 damage to the boss. Now keep in mind that the whole time the boss will be summoning these little black squares with floating skulls in them, but I want them to be, you know, something else. And you can be shooting those little balls at you, which I programmed. Like, thought that was pretty cool, because they shoot to wherever you are. Like, look. So if you have a whole, like, one of those is easy to dodge. What if you had a whole bunch of those? You know, and so then it's like, you're not gonna sit there and fight them all, because he's just gonna summon more. So it's like, it's kind of an obstacle. So like you kill a bunch, and then you get over here, and then it's like, oh man, there's like 3 more. And so you're kind of like dodging them, maybe kill one, and then come back over here, you know, hit something, and then come back over here, hit something else up here, like ching. Okay, and then come back here, and then 1 boss damage, and then, you know, like the typical 3 hits and you're out. So you gotta do that 3rd time, and each time he summons more and more of these guys. maybe, you know, simple boss. So that's like the structure of it that I thought of. If you want to do something completely different, that's cool. But I just thought that would be like, it's a simple boss, but also kind of cool. We then would just need like sprites for whatever the boss would be, and then maybe there's, you know, there doesn't even have to be like those hands. I don't know. We could throw that whole idea out. I don't know. I just like the idea of floating hands. We could use that for something else though. Maybe it's just like a floating orb, like weaken my shields or something. Like boom boom. It's like some plasma ball you have to break. Like there's 3 of them or something. You have to break one at a time. You can only break this one, and then once that one's broken and that one's broken, then he becomes weakened for, you know, you can make it indefinitely. Make the first boss pretty easy. Yeah, and then also this background, I really liked it, but it seems a little much for the palette we got going on, so maybe we have to redo it. But I really like the idea of just like the setting sun and like one oak tree. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh, that's cool. So maybe we have to play with the palette, make it a little more like flat or whatever. Well, we could do one that's like inspired after a genie type thing, but we already said like the bosses. I mean, dude, 3 of the bosses are spirits. So what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Remember that it was the 4 king bosses. Bro, okay. All right, we need to talk. Kraba Padaka. Everybody pause what you're doing. No. I'm not a game dev. I'm a kid who loves reading the Bible and decided that I wanted to make a game on it because there's no Bible games. And I have no idea what I'm doing. And we are in a predicament. So please enter into this discussion if you will. Not, that's okay too. But this is the problem, okay, bro? Check that out. You can tell by my code if you glance at it. I press this button, my attack button. He doesn't attack. I hold it. Okay, he keeps going through the attack. Whatever, we can deal with that. I would like it. That's fine, whatever. Problem is when I jump and the attack is not completed, I get myself into this little glitchy scenario. And I wrote it into the jump key so that, okay, if I jump, it will reset it, but still I don't want that glitch to occur. So I was thinking, maybe you have a better thought, but my thought was, while you're attacking, you can't move. Your X speed is 0, so you can't jump. So maybe you have any ideas on that, or another idea, or if you just want to never talk again, it's fine too. By the way, thank you, God bless you, and yeah, just a kid with a keyboard, not a game dev. But yeah, desaturate it or like make it like, I don't know. I just think it's like a cool cinematic like boss fight, but also yeah. So remember, first, where's the notes we took? I have them on my phone, don't I? Where's my phone? It's right here. Yeah, 'cause I just put them through my phone up to. So, Ariok, servant of the moon god Amraphel. Okay, so the first boss is gonna be Amraphel. I mean, I guess we could change it, but the human characters we have are Amraphel, king of Shinar, Ariok, king of Elasar, which means the servant of the moon god, and then we got Kedolamar, king of Elam, which means the servant of no mercy, or the god of no mercy, and then we got Tidal, or Tirgal, the king of nations. And I think we should do the Gal one, because that's probably exactly what it was. The crab boss? Alright. Yeah, one of them could be a crab. So, but those are the human bad guys, and I do think we should start with the human bad guy at first. Then be, and they're really what we called sub bosses, if you remember when we were talking. And then we said we wanted to have the 3 mega bosses, which would be the whole concept of behind a human ruler there is a spiritual authority. So essentially we'd be going up against the human ruler, and then we'd be going up against that spiritual authority. So the first boss was going to be a human ruler. The second one was going to be, we were talking about it. We didn't really have we didn't settle anything, but our ideas were the first boss could perhaps be something to do with sand, wings, and a sword. I mean, we could easily take that and make it into like some sort of a crab thing, a sand crab. A sand crab, bro. We can make a sand crab, a giant, scary sand crab, but then make it look, a little like ethereally or something. I don't know. A flying sand crab. How about that? And then the next boss was going to be an Ashtaroth / Ishtar inspired enemy, which makes sense, right? It doesn't matter. It makes sense. That's what it's going to be. And then the last boss was going to be the Marduk / Mardoon demon god thing. And there was no real imagery for that. The Ishtar one was like a woman with stork wings and then like chicken feet. Maybe she dropped stuff. Sand crab with sword sticking out of it. Bam. I like it. Showing it like can't really die kind of thing. But we're gonna kill it. But again, that wouldn't be till the next level. The first level is Oaks, Plains of Mamre. We'll leave in it. The second one would be Hazalan Tamar, which is also Engedi, which is more of like a wilderness of rocks. So maybe we should make it wilderness of rocks. Even though we wrote wilderness of sand. We could do sand. We could take... This is called artistic license, right? So we could do the wilderness of sand. Anyways. We should think about Ariok. I mean... Amraphel. And there's really like no end of the work that needs to be done with the different enemies. If you haven't noticed, bro, they're kind of coded crazy. So the arrow guys don't move. I haven't got them to move yet. But their arrows are good. Kinda. They don't really line up with him shooting. I gotta fix that. And they're really kind of fast. That's like a little too fast. Like, how are you supposed to kill that guy? Like, you're gonna get hit if you try to attack him. So the arrow guys don't move. Also, axe guys don't move. And their animations are off. And I didn't even change their sprites yet. They still have the big sprites. It's too big. But it's like, it's decent. I tried to time it good. Problem is the way that I coded this dumb axe is it's like, it's impossible to say, like, I can't change it to be like, oh, just make it, throw it on this one frame. It doesn't work like that. That's the way that I wrote it. And then these, oh wow, smushed, destroyed me. Okay. And then the MM zombie dudes, they're supposed to be like the Charge and Chucks types inspired guys. So they see, as soon as they see you, they just come like ravaging after you. You gotta do a parry, get them in the stun state, and then you can kill them. Once they're stunned, then you could run through them. You could technically run through them otherwise, but they'll just hit you. See? So maybe you couldn't see it, but like my health is a bit small. Also, we need to do like health bars or health hearts, something. My little gangster ass ghetto sheep. Excuse my French. But like straight up, I don't know if we want to keep those or what. It was real ghetto. Like a lot of this stuff, it was like placeholder, and that's kind of how I work. Is like I put placeholder upon placeholder, and sometimes the placeholder doesn't even need to be replaced. But no secret wall. And we still need to program damage into the attack, and we still need to get the attack working. So, you know, it's moving. Granted. I get my best work done in the morning, man. Right when I wake up in the morning, I grab a little pot of coffee, sit down, sip. That's when like my little epiphanies start coming. Oh, and these guys that run are kind of cool. So they'll run back and forth, and then when they see you, they go into an attack frame. Maybe their hitbox is a little weird. I gotta fix that, maybe. I thought those guys were kind of cool. And then they'll hit that, and I think that's when... Yeah, so if you can tell, their movement is not as smooth as mine. But there's a little hill right there. It's a 1 pixel hill. And so if he reaches it, then he gets screwed. They can only run on like exactly flat land. See, how are you supposed to attack that guy? It's crazy. This guy's fun though. I like killing that guy. You gotta time it good. And that's because the arrows don't have health, and the arrow is getting hit without damage. So, again, there's kind of like, it's like the river that we have is sprawling into so many different branches, and so it's really like, so like if I was burnt out on something, then I just kind of go work on something else. Not to mention the dialogue system is all weird. Yeah. Welcome back, sir. So I don't know. I thought it would be cool, like, if we could see, well, just like how it is, like, the camera realigns, the scroll opens, and then the text would be on the camera, or on the scroll, and then Sakran, gird my house for war, Ushkol, Mamre, and then the rest of it's getting cut off. So I gotta figure out how to like fit it. So that's where I was at in that pace. And then also, I was thinking it'd be cool if there was a sprite. The longer you hold them, the more HP. Oh yeah, that would be cool. What's a game like that? Oh, Skyrim. Also, I was thinking. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't do, and I'm like, I looked up all the, like, every tutorial says to do that, but I didn't, because I don't know how to make it scroll out then, because like I like that effect where it like scrolls back in, and so I'm not doing the draw GUI for the actual scroll. I'm doing the draw, like look at my draw event. It's like I tried doing it for that. See? I tried making it for that, but it did not work. I couldn't get it to work. So I just put like a whole big block in it, and I just said, screw it, just draw on the scroll. So now I'm trying to, yeah. What program am I using? What program are we using, bro? Oh, Game Maker? Game Maker. 2. The sequel. Game Maker, the sequel. Draw GUI to another layer that will appear after GUI. So wait a minute. If I could just set scroll open to like, see, because once it's done and it completes its image animation, then it summons this guy. But if that, maybe that can still work, because if that is not, then you take that and you take the, no, not that, if you take like this and then you take it away, no sprite, and then you make it draw itself. That, dude, the same problem is that there though. I have no idea how to center the text, and I'm trying to play with like stuff. And quite frankly, I don't even remember how I did this. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, actually this is pretty cool. Because it scrolls through the array that I made. And this is the array. But I don't know how to make it be a space. Like, I don't know how to do. All I want to do is do. It's like, why can't you just do this? And then also, I want to maybe make a new font or something, so then I could actually I was supposed to use this one, wasn't I? Yeah, I was supposed to use that. So what's that? What am I even doing? That was supposed to be font game. That was the whole point of making that. Duh. But still, it's not gonna space down. Yeah, so it's better, but I still need to like. Oh, bro, it's your scroll. Are you too good for your scroll? Go to your scroll. /n to make an enter. Really? So have /n taken. What's /n taken mean? What do you mean /n taken? If I hit /n, that makes it enter. No, man, it just makes a /n. Or do I have to like set it to something? Give it a little scroll. Little scroll. Little scrolly scroll. Dude. No. I don't know. Okay. Hold up. It did change. Yeah, okay, so it did get smaller. And also, where's the color? I know I had it somewhere. Nope, I didn't. Okay. How did I? Yeah. 100 I don't know why this has a sprite. Yeah, draw set color. Okay. Sprite. Okay. Let's go with like brown. No, let's go with like dark brown. That's not how you spell brown, dude. Do I have to do this stupid underscore thing? Kings of the East, taken my brother Haran's son captive. Control enter to make a line break. In the I don't know, because I always, I think I always reach so far, bro, because I want it to be like a menu thing, like something that you can like press X and then go through. And so I thought an array would be good for that, because then it would just go through the array. But now, since I'm not doing it in the actual draw event, I don't know what to do. But like it starts right where I want it to start, doesn't it? Yeah, it starts exactly. Somehow I figured that out, so it's like it starts perfectly. And it would be cool if we can get it to go like, and we could actually do like a sound of like a pen or something like. I should be writing this down. No, I know I'm supposed to. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah, so there's the text. Okay, so this is the actual draw. This is where it starts drawing it. So maybe in here. Yeah, okay, that's better. What's draw GUI? Oh, like the actual. Like you want to draw the actual sprite. Like that's what I tried to do. I tried to somewhere in here. Right here. This is where I was trying to draw it. I was saying draw. I don't know. I was trying to draw this. Maybe I should have changed it to the sprite, not an object. Wow. I didn't just realize that right now. The thing is like, I feel like we're not that far off. Like, I literally just need to shift down. Just like, that's it. I must rescue my family. Look at that. That fits perfect. I could just write everything in 4 words. Also. Nothing's that longer than that. It's like it's kind of weird, right? I must rescue my brother's son, Lot. Brother Haran's son. He's been taken captive. Rekon, gird my heart for war, enter, Beskol, Mamre, rouse thy house, and rouse thy servants. Yahweh. Oh, wait. No. Damn. What? Oh, wait a second. You did backslash. I did forward slash. Wow. Hold on. That can't be it. I hope it is though. I'm so mad I can't even be happy, bro. It's like they just balance out. It's like, good job. Okay. 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 So it's a forward slash. Or wait. It's a backslash. Okay. So. Okay. No. We got it. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep on moving forward. So after have, and after Haran's, oh, this is stupid awesome. Okay. Cállate la boca. Dude. Kings of the East have taken my brother Haran's son, Lot, captive. That might be a mouthful. We might need to change that line. But, regardless, now it fits on the scroll. I must rescue my family. Khan, gird my house for... War. Needs one of those. What a weird variable to make it like go to the next line. Anna, Eshkol, Mamre. And this is my genius writing skills. Rouse thy men also. And then, ba-dum-bum. You should probably have that at the beginning of the game, not at the boss. But this was like also my like play test room for a while. So do you think the boss idea is kind of cool, or is it kind of like, bro, you smoking crack? Like we don't have to keep those same moving platforms. It was just like. But the idea is like, you know, there's something up in the right, you gotta hit that, and there's something up in the left, you gotta hit that. All the while, you gotta navigate through guys that shoot that at you. When the boss becomes vulnerable in the middle, tap the boss, and you gotta do that 3 times. Each time, more of these guys get summoned. And the more of those guys are, like, the more of these little things that are getting shot at you. And they get summoned at quicker intervals or whatever. And then the first level's kind of done, dude. Like, maybe some polish on some stuff. Backslash. I am not used to this whole backslash thing. I was just /. Oh, brother. Alright, well, we got some things done. Fix the attack, sort of. Like, he does attack. On one button press, he does an attack. Didn't program the damage in yet, but... Well, so I was thinking, so the whole idea that I didn't even explain to you was like, so it's Amraphel, which is theorized to be Hammurabi or Nimrod. Regardless of any of that is true, I was thinking the whole idea would be like he's controlling rock hands. So he's got like a rock hand up here that could like shoot a laser or something. And that laser could just like go bzzz. I don't know, it could be another thing to watch out for or something. But it's like this rock hand up here. And then the rock hand. And once those 2 hands are like injured, then the enemy boss in the middle also is like And then we can even do an animation for if one of his hands is injured. He's like like But yeah. Yeah. I just think it is kind of cool. And then I think, I guess the other reason why I was thinking that would be cool is because then this function would like the fact that you can do that quick drop would probably help a lot. So you'd be like, nope, dodge, dodge, dodge. Like I love games where you're just like constantly pressing things, just like constantly like in World of Warcraft. One of my favorite things about that game is that you're just you can constantly be moving your character in micro movements, and setting him up, even if it's just to like. I would use like people say never run diagonally. Like don't even. Why do you even have diagonal keys? Well, it's because I would use that to hold my camera and like switch camera, and I would do a lot of air jumping. I was like Hunter. Anyways, I like the lots of movements, pressing lots of things. Yeah, so we have to damage each hand 3 times. Kill the boss on the 3rd hit too. That's so crazy. Yep. And then we need to make like an actual boss sprite. And then this way too, you don't need to make it like the boss doesn't really need anything except for like maybe his hands are up, showing that he's in control, and we have like an idle animation of his hands going like this or something, like moving slightly. And then we can have like, if the right hand is hit, then we can have one where his right hand's crippled and his left hand's still moving. Or if his left hand is hit, we can have where his right hand's moving and he's crippled. And that's easy, that's just mirror image. And then, so we only need 1 for that really, which would be easy because you're already doing it for 2. And then we need one when both his hands are like, ah, and he's like in a stunned state. You could have him like flashing red, or like lightning shooting through his body, like zzz, zzz, zzz. And then when you hit him, you could have him like flash red or something, which is easy. And then we need a death animation, and it has to be like super dramatic too, like something really good. And then he has to have like a boss death cry or something. Like maybe like a text thing comes up, you know, and says something like if I would have had more time, I could have completed my construction. Kind of giving a hint at like, oh, was this Nimrod? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I know it's time for bed. Yeah, I'll have to go cuddle with my cat, bro. He's summoning me. But steady as she goes, you know? Like, we said first level by June. Dude, it's way before June. It's literally been a month. Right? Straight up, a month to the day. A month ago today, we were talking in your basement. Like, hey, let's make a game about the Bible. Look at us, bro. We're making a Bible game. Everybody's going to love it, and they're going to play it, and they're going to learn about Abraham. So, yeah. I still want to get... I know, bro. One flipping month. So, this Sunday... Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Like in, I don't know what you're thinking of. I'm thinking of, I guess, a lot of games, but I'm specifically thinking of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade, Turtles in Time, and those guys get hit and they go, "Tung, tung." I used to get scared of those bosses because there was no health bar, and how the indication of how close you are to beating them was they would like blink faster and faster. I used to get really freaked out about it. Like, he's blinking really fast. He's blinking really fast. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. So yeah, maybe even find a noise that somewhat pays homage to the from that game. And you can make the boss sprite like 96 pixels, or even, you know, even a little bigger. I was thinking of also like all the enemies would drop a piece of bread. But yeah, dude, legit, we are almost done with this first level. And I, dude, okay, so I know there's lots of things to polish, but I think we should still just keep kind of like carving the path and then go back, and then smooth it all up, like. Or you can do it simultaneously, I guess. Or like, I think a faith meter would be cool, or a confidence meter, something like that, instead of that health bar. And we could have I don't know, like I don't want to use stamina. I don't want to use traditional. It's kind of funny how mana is a resource in video games. I don't know how that happens. That's literally the sacred bread the children of Israel ate in the desert. And somehow it's in like every video game as like the wellspring of energy. Yeah, we can use both of them. We can use Constitution for the health maybe, and faith for the dash, because dashing requires faith, like a lot of faith. Like, I hope I don't, I don't know. And then those are the two bars, I think. And obviously the faith would fill up really fast. The Constitution also, it just reminds me too much of D&D. Straight up. I would like to... Yeah, and then Stamina's too, like, generic. It'd be cool if it was, like, I don't know, Wisdom. Or... Confidence. Or... The confidence is confide, which is Latin for with faith. So faith and confidence doesn't really make sense. So... Maybe not that. But you know what I'm saying, like, the Israel meter, the wrestles with God meter. There's no Israel yet, that would be his grandson. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Promise meter, because God promised him something. I don't know. We'll think on it. But yeah, a green bar, a red bar, or hearts, or doves. How do we want to represent it? And also, it just says, well, yeah. So right now it just says sheep in the corner and scrolls. We could change it so that it's actually like a little picture of a sheep and a little picture of a scroll. Okay, I can do that right now, actually. Yeah, what the... Is that's not a thing, huh? Oh wait. No. I do need that string. That's not the thing that I'm... Can you just do like... I don't know if that'll work. No. So you can't just draw. Well, I'm sure you can somehow. Yeah, I don't know how to. I tried putting in the object maybe. No, it would make more sense if it was a sprite, but I don't know. Like, what determines like you need to put in this sprite to this. Like, I don't know, but that's all. That's all smoothing out stuff. The main things that we need are I need to fix all these animations for the enemies. I'll do that in my free time tomorrow morning. I'm leaving at like 9 in the morning. But if I have any free time tomorrow morning, I'll work on that. So that's what I'll be like checking out. Then I'll just, dude, okay. Draw text. Yeah. Is there like a draw? There is a draw sprite. Okay. So what's a sub image? Oh, for like the animation? I guess 0. Counter X. Counter Y. I'll just try it in this room so it loads faster. The sheep appears. Oh yeah, look, there it is. Oh. I think it's because the collision, like the point of origin is in the middle, like on the bottom of it, so it'll have that be the place for it. So you can always just mess around with this. This is basically how I did the other thing. Yep. It looks like we need a little bit of this. But we're also gonna have to do it. Cali chill. There, because we're taking out that. X, right? Yeah, X. I mean, check it out. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, yeah, damn controller. One bath. Okay, so it's not that hard to do that. Good point. Okay, man. Okay. It's feeling a little smoother. And then the font, because it doesn't go through the menu, the font goes to this weird thing, so I have to like pause it, and then that's the other font. The other font. Oh, by the way, dude, just so you know, Ava happened to be over when I was doing the scroll sound effects, and you absolutely killed us. with your reading of the King James. And every time you started over, oh, dude, we were dying, bro. You're like, because it's very weirdly worded. First of all, second of all, you had like a dry throat or something. So like, dude, yeah, we were done. The first time we heard it, we were both. You're like, by faith, Abraham when. By faith, Abraham, when he was called out to go into a place which he should. And then he said something in the back like, no, man, no. And then we hear you like, okay. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance. That is like a weirdly worded phrase. And even so much so that's why I like the other version that like words it. No, dude, it was gold. It was solid gold, bro. It made both of our day, bro. We were just dying. It was insane. God damn it. I need water. Like you can hear you say that. Like I need water. And like you hear you get the water, dude. Yeah. But it's a weirdly worded phrase. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed. Versus. Nah, bro, don't be this. It was just me and Ava. So it's like by faith, Abraham obeyed. Yeah, it's just that sentence is just structured more like mentally makes sense. Nah, dude, I thank you for it. It was good. That's going in like the hidden unlock menu. You collect all the secret sheep. Oh. Yeah, we definitely gotta put cool secrets in the game. Yeah, I guess it's really easy to do the... Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's a smaller sprite. And maybe do... No. Yeah, there we go. It's a little tight, but got some scrolls and some sheep. This guy I watch, he homeless Twitch pays to live in motels. He just got 6. This guy I watch, he homeless. This homeless guy I watch on Twitch. Twitch pays him to live in motels. He just got 6. So his stream is just, I'm homeless. That's kind of cool. sin is getting hazy in my mind's eye. I find sometimes it's hard to just sit back and relax and breathe. The Lord Spirit enter me gently every day, not so forceful when I pray, but I put up both my hands in the name of Yahweh. It's the God of Abraham, it's the Holy One, my hands to whom all raised always. Save me, Savior, take my heart away from this wicked generation, not later, but right now. Wow, when the thunderclouds sound of your holy emanation, I've been very, very patient, and I'll still keep here waiting. But I won't be just pacing, I'll be doing every daily all the quests that you would send to me. Oh, hella, hella, yes, hella fresh. 'Cause on the day of my death, it's just the day of my new life. It's the Holy One, Yeshua, that's living in me. And when I get to the top, tippity top, yup, won't stop, just a brand new beginning. Yeshua, Ameshayach, the Barlo. Yeshua, Ameshayach, Elohanu. Alright guys, I'm probably going to peace out. I know it's Friday, but number one, I don't stay up late. This is late for me. Number two, my cat. He's going to break something. He's already, I don't know what he's doing. And number three, I don't have a number three, but number two and number one. My number one is my number three. So, yeah, I guess we should probably pray. Okay, I'll read something cool from the scriptures. Let's go. Yeah, dude, I'll live, God willing. We serve an excellent king. Maybe we'll read this, actually. For the law, having a shadow of the good things to come, and not the very image of the things, can never with those sacrifices which they offered year by year continually make the comers thereunto perfect. For then would they not have ceased to be offered, because that the worshippers once purged should have had no more conscience of sins. But in those sacrifices there is a remembrance again made of sins every year. For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and the blood of goats should take away sin. Wherefore when he comes into the world, he says, Sacrifice and offering you would not, but a body have you prepared me. In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin you have had no pleasure. Then said I, Lo, I come into the volume of the book, as it is written of me, to do your will, O God. And above when he said, Sacrifice and offerings and burnt offerings and offerings for sin you would not, neither had pleasure therein, which are offered by the law, then he said, Lo, I will come to do your will, O God. So he takes away the first, that he might establish the second, by the which will we are sanctified, through the offering of the body of Yeshua HaMashiach, once for all. And every priest that stands daily to minister and offering oftentimes the same sacrifices, which can never take away sins. But this man, after he had offered up one sacrifice for his sins forever, sat down at the right hand of God, from hereafter expecting until his enemies shall be made his footstool. For by one offering he has perfected forever them that are sanctified. Whereof the Holy Ghost also is a witness to us. For after that he had said this before, This is the covenant that I will make with them after in those days, says Yahuwah. I will put my law into their heart, and into their minds I will write them. And their sins and their iniquities will I remember no longer. Now where remission of these is, there is no more an offering for sin. Having therefore, brethren, boldness to enter into the holiest by the blood of Yeshua, by a new and a living way, he has consecrated for us through the veil, that is to say, his flesh. Having a high priest over the house of God, let us draw near with a true heart in the full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast the profession of faith without wavering, for he is faithful that has promised. Let us consider one another to provoke to love and to good works, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and encouraging one another, so much the more as you see as the day approaches fast. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of truth, there remains no more a sacrifice for sin, but there is a certain fearful looking for of that judgment and fiery indignation which shall devour all adversaries. He that despises Moses' law, died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much more sore punishment, suppose you, shall he be thought worthy who has trodden under foot the Son of God, and has counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and has done despite the Spirit of grace? For we know him that said, Vengeance belongs to me, I will recompense, says Yahuwah. And again, Yahweh shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. But call to remembrance the former days, in which you were illuminated, and you endured the great fight of afflictions, partly when you were made a gazing stock, both by reproach and affliction, and partly while you became companions of them who were also used. For you had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of goods, knowing in yourselves that you have in heaven a much better and enduring substance. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which has great recompense of reward. For you have need of patience, that after you have done the will of God, that you might also receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, he will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draws back, my soul does not have pleasure in him. But we are not of them who draw back to perdition, but we are of them who believe unto the saving of the soul. Eternal life. Yeshua Mashiach, Yiberekeka Yahuwah Ve'yishamareka. Yair Yahuwah Panayevileka Vechuneka. Yisa Yahuwah Panayevileka Ve'yisemleka Shalom. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and cause the light of his face to shine upon you, and extend to you his grace, and cause the lifting up of his face to be over you, and to appoint you peace, restoration, completeness, reciprocation of all things. Laila Tob. Bye, Felicia.
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 I ain't got no time for this. Bye, Felicia.
Okay, no.
What did he just say?
No.
Did he just say bye, Felicia to me?
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.